Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Liz here. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We do a lot of videos about natural hair, vlogs, reviews, hauls, and positivity. So if you're interested in that type of content, make sure you hit subscribe down below so you're notified every time that I upload a new video. In today's video, I want to bring back the positivity videos. I feel like it's been like 2 months since I made one, and that definitely was not my intention. If you guys watch my vlogs, you just know I've had, kind of a lot of life-changing events recently. So in today's video, I want to talk about procrastination and how to really overcome the feeling of procrastination. So if you're the type of person who gets overwhelmed fairly easily, or you always feel overwhelmed, you feel like there's just always too much to do, not enough time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person when I get that way, when I start feeling overwhelmed or I just feel like there's just too much to do, not enough time, I'm the type of person where I kind of then instead shut down and get nothing done. Then it kind of makes it worse, and that's kind of been like, it's like a procrastination method. Basically, I have too much to do, let me relax. No, it's not gonna help. So I want to talk to you guys about just some steps and methods that I found to help me when I feel like I've been procrastinating something that's really important to me, or something that I really want to get done in my life. So if you want some tips and advice on what to do when you feel overwhelmed, or how to avoid procrastinating on something that's really important to you, then make sure you keep watching. For me, one of the first methods that I found to really help me when I have something I want to do and I find that I've been procrastinating on it for a little bit, first thing I want to do is I make a list of what needs to be done and I just write it down. That is the key. And no, I don't mean on a computer, like actually take pen to paper and write down what you need to get done and the steps. So step number 1, step number 2, if it's just one goal, if it's several things you need to do in a day, write them all down. That's it, just write them down. So brain dump, make a list and just brain dump everything you think is important that you need to do, or you need to have had it done yesterday. Just make a list. The next thing you want to do with that list is sort it. Sort it in order of priority. So which task is the most important? So if you have 2 tasks, which one will give you the results that you need faster, quicker, or get you to the next level of what you're trying to do? That's what I would do next. Write the list and then prioritize the list. And now if you want to transfer the list onto something electronic, that's up to you. But I really stand on the fact that you should use pen and paper or post-it notes or something and write those lists down so you physically see them and you physically wrote them. And I feel like it just helps your brain realize more, like this is an important task, this is something I need to do, and it's just it keeps it there. That's how I feel anyways. If you disagree, okay. So after you have that whole list completely down and you've prioritized them in order, the next thing I would do is see which one at the top that you can get done right now. So if just putting it out there, like say laundry. A lot of people procrastinate on laundry. I'm not gonna judge, but if laundry is something that you want to keep on top of, you don't want to let laundry pile up, and that's something you can do every day to lower your stress, lower the feeling that you're feeling that you're not doing enough, then just put that at the top, make that a priority, and get that done. I promise you, if you get something done that you feel like has been overwhelming you, that will just make you at ease and make you feel like you can conquer other things. Once you get momentum, you will probably end up checking off more stuff on that list. And even if you don't, it's okay, because you got something important done and it's gonna make you feel like you still completed something. Because I feel like without making the list and without prioritizing it, you can have the list, and if you're just doing all the basic stuff that you would have been doing anyways and it's not helping you solve any stress, get you to the next level of your goal, doing anything for you, then it's kind of pointless. So you need to make a list, and the list needs to be prioritized by order of importance, so that if there's a lot of stuff on there and you're gonna pick one thing to do right now, you're gonna pick from the top 3 things. You're not gonna pick from the bottom 2. So that's just the way it goes, and it's such a great feeling once you do that. So also, it's important to consider what can actually be done in a day. So once you look at the list, if you have a lot of tasks that take 5 hours, 6 hours to complete, you gotta be realistic with yourself and let yourself know, okay, this is something I'm gonna do one day, this is something I'm gonna do tomorrow, this is something I'm gonna do the next day. Because if your tasks are longer tasks like that, then you're gonna need more time. So you need to really consider how much time you have in a day and what you can actually accomplish with the time you have in a day, because yes, we all have other responsibilities. So if you're taking an hour, 2 hours to yourself every day to make sure you're tackling this list, then make sure you're allotting the right amount of time. So if you have only 2 hours in a day, but you have 5 to 6 hour tasks, you need to make sure you're giving yourself 2 to 3 days to complete these tasks. Again, just stay on it. And don't knock yourself down if you don't do up to 2 hours one day. I think the thing is to just keep going, to know that you're working towards the progress and seeing the list there. And once you start checking stuff off of that's really important to you, you're gonna see the difference and you're gonna feel the difference inside. And hopefully your stress levels will start to lower and you won't procrastinate as much on these stuff, if that makes sense. If you give yourself just a true sense of time, a true sense of what you can actually accomplish, and just accomplish that, and don't try to overdo it every day, because you will get burnt out and then you will go right back to procrastinating and those stuff will never get done. So generally, once you complete one thing from the top of your list, you're gonna feel like you did it. So I always like to ask myself, if I'm looking at the list and I have a little bit of time, I like to ask myself, what's one thing I can completely accomplish right now that will make me feel like today was a win? That is such an important question. So you want to ask yourself that each and every time before you start working on something. If I accomplish this today, just this one thing, will it feel like a win for the day? Will I have done something very important to push myself into the direction of something I want to do? So if you're here watching my video, you might be interested in starting a YouTube video. I would say personally that's something I procrastinated on for the longest time. Like, yeah, I made little videos here and there. If you go back to my channel, I think like 3 years ago was my first upload, but I never took it serious. I would say, oh yeah, I need to do YouTube. I want to do YouTube. And it's like, if I'm not taking it serious, no one else is gonna take it serious. So, but like I procrastinated. That was procrastination, because once I stopped, I made a list, I prioritized the list. This is everything I need to do and everything I need to get done, or everything I need to continue doing in order for me to be on YouTube regularly. And because now being on YouTube regularly, it feeds my soul. It makes me so happy. I have not even reached 1,000 subscribers yet, but I'm so happy that I've put my work and my effort in and it's showing results. So at the end of the day, like, it's a win. I've definitely not accomplished everything I want to accomplish with YouTube, obviously, but like, doing one thing a day has been a win. And guess what? Doing one thing a day has got me 6 months in now of consistency. I have been consistently posting a few times a week for the past 6 months, and I couldn't be happier, because I've made lists, I've prioritized activities, and I've worked on what's a priority first. I rarely get down to the bottom and of the stuff at the bottom, but let me tell you, before, if I didn't make a list and prioritize it, I'm probably doing all the bottom feeding activities, like scrolling on IG, scrolling on YouTube, like other stuff. Like, yes, those stuff are important because I need to network with my community, but it's not the most important thing in order for me to be who I want to be, if that makes sense. I hope you guys get that. Honestly, another tip when you're feeling overwhelmed and you find yourself procrastinating a lot is take a break. Take a break, go outside, get some fresh air. That is so important, so underrated. That's also another habit I've been incorporating into my daily life as well. I make sure that I go outside and I walk a whole mile. I do this at least 5 times a week, so those will be the 5 days where I'm working and I'm doing stuff for YouTube. It's important. It's been such a game changer. I feel less stressed, I feel less overwhelmed, I feel less need to kind of lash out. Not that I'm fighting, but like I don't feel like I'm holding in anything. I'm just like, I get to breathe, I get to spend time with nature, and it makes a difference. Go outside, get some fresh air, collect your thoughts while you're walking around, and just really think about what's the next important thing. Like, what is it that will make your soul happy, and do it. And don't procrastinate on it. Do it, do it, do it. Write it down, do it, get it done. So after you've made the list, you've gone outside, you've gotten fresh air, you've collected your thoughts, and you're still feeling overwhelmed, and you still find yourself procrastinating on a lot of important items, then my next tip is to make sure you're saying affirmations. Affirmations are so important. Affirmations are important because it's so important that you talk to yourself nicely. You need to affirm all the things in your life that you want, all the things that are already yours, all the things that you're working for are already yours. All you have to do is do it. right? You want to just make sure you motivate yourself, say some affirmations, and if you need some affirmations, so for whatever your goal is, so for me, like, so you want to be on YouTube and you want to be consistent, you want to be regular, you want to build a community on YouTube, you want to affirm, you want to say some affirmations. I am a YouTuber. I am successful on YouTube. I am building a strong community of like-minded people who can come together on YouTube. I just say affirmations like that. I am strong. I am powerful. I am capable. I am consistent. Very important. I am consistent. I will say that to myself every day. I am consistent. I am going to handle it. So just affirm, like, say it to yourself. Manifestation, affirmations, however you want to call it, but make sure that you speak it out into the world, speak it into a mirror, speak it to yourself, and say it daily. Keep on track and do these. And the last tip I have is to actually get that thing done. That's it. Get that thing done. Look at the list. Look at number 1, number 2, and just start. Just start on it. Sit down or wherever it is, go to wherever it is, and just do it. Just start and just do it. Put on some music if you can and just do it. That's my best advice for that. So I hope you found some of these tips and advice helpful to you if you've been feeling overwhelmed or you find yourself procrastinating a lot. I know I definitely struggle with this pretty much my whole life. As an adult, I'm definitely working on it. I don't want to procrastinate on things, especially when it comes to my dreams and my goals and the life that I want to have for myself and my family. So I hope that what I'm doing will help you guys as well. This is just what I do. I'm definitely not a professional, like I always say, but this is what I've found to really help me. And as you guys can see, I've been super consistent on YouTube for the past 6 months. I will continue to be consistent. So make sure you subscribe down below. Follow me on this journey. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye.